Welcome back to Movie Nuggets, your go-to spot for epic movie recaps in minutes. Today, we dive into the wild, action-packed world of Venom, The Last Dance, the explosive final chapter in the Venom saga. What happens when Eddie Brock and Venom face their deadliest threat yet? Twists, betrayals, and symbiote chaos await, and we're breaking it all down for you, fast and spoiler-packed. Let's recap Venom, The Last Dance, from start to finish. Buckle up. Null is the god of the void. Long ago, light invaded his kingdom, and high symbiote children betrayed him. They imprisoned Null in the void. The Codex is the key to his freedom. Null orders a xenophage to search the universe till it finds the Codex. Null vows to destroy every living planet and his symbiote offspring when he is free. Null creates portals to send the xenophages to different sections of the universe. After being transported to Earth 616 by Dr. Strange's spell, Eddie, Brock, Tom Hardy, and the Venom symbiote are drunk in a bar in Mexico. While speaking to the bartender about Thanos and the Infinity Stones, they are forced back to their home universe on Earth 688. Still on the run after their recent battle with Carnage, the apparent murder of Patrick Mulligan, Stephen Graham, a former police detective who was infected with a symbiote after encountering Carnage, makes international headlines with Eddie being named the prime suspect, forcing him to set out to New York City and attempt to clear his name. Unknown to either of them, a creature known as a xenophage has begun tracking Eddie and Venom. The recent events catch the attention of Rex Strickland, Chiwetel Ejiofor, a soldier who oversees Imperium, a government operation at the site of the soon-to-be decommissioned Area 51 for the capture and study of other symbiotes that have fallen to Earth. Rex collects a sample of Venom from the bar that they visited in Mexico when they return to Earth 688. The base is 3 days away for decommissioning, and all the equipment on the surface is being dissolved with acid. The alien and symbiote lab are 100 feet underground called Area 55 Mulligan, revealed to have survived his encounter with Carnage, is captured after being left for dead by another symbiote who eluded Strickland's soldiers. He is bonded with one of many contained symbiotes and questioned by Imperium researchers, Dr. Teddy Payne, Juno Temple, a scientist for Imperium haunted by the death of her brother from a lightning strike that also paralyzed her arm, and Sadie, Christmas, Clark, Bacco to learn about the symbiotes' purpose on Earth. Mulligan says that the symbiotes need a safe haven, and that sound hurts them. Mulligan can see images of Null sending the xenophages to hunt for the symbiotes. Mulligan tells Teddy that a darkness surrounds their universe, and it has teeth. Meanwhile, Strickland is ordered to bring Venom down. Teddy believes that cockroaches would still survive as they have done for 280 million years. Sadie stores the Venom sample with her. While attaching themselves to the side of an airplane bound for New York City, Eddie and Venom are attacked by the xenophage tracking them and are forced to drop off into the Nevada desert. Venom explains to Eddie that xenophages were unleashed into the universe by Null, Andy Serkis, the creator of the symbiotes, to retrieve a codex, which is forged when a symbiote resurrects its dead host, when two life forces forge into one. This can free Null from the prison of Clintar that the symbiotes trapped him in long ago. The prison was built by the symbiotes for Null to sleep in for eternity. Because Venom revived Eddie once before, they now carry a codex, which the xenophage has tracked to Earth. After being ambushed by Strickland and his team, who had seen news reports of a man jumping from a flying plane and correctly surmised that it was a symbiote, while barely escaping from them and the xenophage, Eddie meets Martin Moon, Rhys Ifans, and his family of traveling hippies, wife Nova, Alana Ubach, and kids Echo, Hala Finley, and Leaf, Dash McLeod, and alien enthusiasts who offer him a free ride to Las Vegas on their way to Area 51. Meanwhile, Mulligan's new symbiote informs Strickland of Null's intentions for the Codex, which can only be destroyed if either Eddie or Venom dies. The symbiote says that if Null attains freedom, he will destroy all life in the universe. Null cannot be killed as he is older than the universe itself. Rex decides to kill Eddie to save the universe. Arriving in Las Vegas, Eddie and Venom enter a casino as they need money. Venom gets addicted to slots and spends all the money that Eddie has. They run into Mrs. Chen, Peggy Lou, at a casino, and Venom shares a dance with her before being ambushed by the Xenophage again. Strickland's team arrives, separates Venom from Eddie, and takes them to Area 51, where Eddie reunites with Mulligan. Mulligan's symbiote tells Eddie that the base has an army of symbiotes that can help him fight the Xenophage to protect the Codex. Sadie frees Venom, who rebonds with Eddie after Strickland shoots him. This attracts the Xenophage to the base, and Mulligan is killed in battle. The Martin family was at the Area 51 base when the battle broke out, fulfilling Martin's dream of seeing an alien firsthand. Venom has the other confined symbiotes released, which bond with Sadie and other hosts to fight off the Xenophage, who has signaled to Null that the Codex has been found. Null sends more Xenophages through portals to Earth, overwhelming the symbiotes. Realizing he must sacrifice himself to destroy the Codex and save the universe, Venom merges with the Xenophages, leads them into acid tanks, and bids Eddie farewell, before ejecting him as a mortally wounded Strickland sets off his grenades to destroy them. Teddy bonds with the symbiote to save Sadie from the explosion, while Eddie falls unconscious as the base burns. Eddie later wakes up in a hospital, where a military official informs him that his actions with Venom at Area 51 have earned him a reprieve, under the condition of keeping the events that transpired a secret. Arriving in New York City, Eddie gazes at the Statue of Liberty while remembering Venom. Null declares that the universe is no longer safe from him now that Venom has fallen. The bartender, who was taken into custody by Strickland shortly after. Eddie left for New York, escapes the burned remains of Area 51. Nearby, a black cockroach crawls out of the rubble next to a broken vial that previously contained a sample of the Venom symbiote. And that wraps up the story of Venom, The Last Dance, an intense finale packed with action, emotion, and one last epic showdown. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite-sized breakdown from Movie Nuggets. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on the film, or let me know what movie you want recapped next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.